California wildfires were in headlines for weeks, but finally a sign that things are slowing down. Tonight, more than 100 Idaho firefighters answering the call to help in Southern California are now back home with their families. The crews spent 18 days on the front lines of destruction and devastation. The wildfires killed at least 28 people and burned more than 16,000 structures. Abby Wilt is live tonight at Boise Fire Station number 6. Abby, you talked with those firefighters who saw and helped fight the devastation firsthand.
Hunter, yeah, those firefighters have been trickling back into the Treasure Valley yesterday and today. They all should be home by tonight, but they all tell me that it was a very rewarding experience to be able to go down there and help and make a difference, but it also was very tiring, so they were excited to get home, be with their families, and get a little bit of rest.
We're super happy to have our firefighters home again.
More than 100 firefighters have returned home after 18 days in Southern California.
We were blessed the whole time we were there.
The crews battled the Palisades and the Eaton wildfires that killed at least 28 people and destroyed more than 16,000 homes and other structures.
Yeah, it's almost that unbelievable. Like you can't actually fathom what you're going to see.
Kurt Carpenter organized the deployment of teams from departments across the state using Idaho's Fire Chief's Response Plan, which is a statewide plan they reference in times of national emergency.
The plan hadn't been used in a really long time.
Getting Idahoans on the road less than 48 hours after the fires broke out.
And that's an amount of resources that haven't been sent out here in a long, ever.
He says the trip went as well as it could have.
We had very small hurdles and they were able to help. They were able to stay in contact with us and let us know that things were going very well.
The firefighters focused on structure protection and mopping up hotspots. They also escorted families back to the ashes.
That's something that as a firefighter is really hard to do when you're taking someone to their devastation.
The firefighters were challenged to battle conditions they don't see here at home.
You see the magnitude of the fire and the devastation that's happening, and as you watch the winds go through, you can imagine that there's plenty of opportunity for dangerous things to happen. The speed at which that fire was traveling is one that we probably haven't seen in Idaho for a really long time.
But despite the difficult conditions and long, exhausting days,
it was pretty impressive work.
They were able to help a community that was in dire need, shoulder to shoulder with their brothers and sisters in uniform. That's
where some pretty tight bonds can be, because you depend upon each other for safety and just for spirit lifting.
And Carpenter tells us that this was one of the largest deployments that they actually have sent from Idaho, but they were lucky to be able to send so many firefighters to a state that has, of course, helped us when we've been deep in wildfire season as well. Hunter?
Yeah, Abby, I'm sure those families are welcoming their family members with open arms after they're back and safe. Thank you.